The nervous system is concerned with impulse generation and transfer. It obtains impulses from the environment using sensory apparatus known as receptors. The receptors acquire the impulse and pass them to the central nervous system. We have two morphological divisions of a nervous system as follows: the central nervous system and a peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system has two main organs: brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists of all peripheral nerves, which may be either motor, sensory, or mixed. The nerves associated with the peripheral nervous system can be divided into two types: spinal nerves and cranial nerves. If the nerve is a spinal nerve, it goes to the spinal cord. If the nerve is a cranial nerve, the central process goes to the brain. A ganglion is a collection of cell bodies outside the central nervous system. A nucleus is a collection of cell bodies within the central nervous system. A nucleus is a collection of cell bodies within the nervous system, but a nerve is a collection of nerve fibers outside the central nervous system. A nerve fiber is an axon. A tract or a fasciculus is a collection of nerve fibers in the central nervous system. A funiculus or column is a collection of fasciculus. A funiculus or column is a collection of fasciculi or tracts. There is also a functional division of a nervous system. This is divided also into two types: the somatic nervous system and autonomic nervous system. Somatic nervous system takes care of the voluntary system of the body, while the autonomic nervous system takes care of the involuntary system of the body. Autonomic nervous system is further divided into two types: a parasympathetic system and a sympathetic system. The spinal cord has 31 nerves. They are all called spinal nerves. Motor nerves are provided with multipolar neurons as opposed to the pseudo-unipolar neurons of the sensory nerves. Multipolar neurons have only one axon and several dendritic processes. Their cell bodies lie in the central nervous system. Cervical nerves have 8 nerves from C1 to C8. Thoracic has 12 from T1 to T12. Lumbar has 5 from L1 to L5. Sacral has 5 from S1 to S5. The coccygeal has only one nerve. Nerves associated with the brain are called cranial nerves. There are 12 pairs. You have the first nerve, which is the olfactory nerve. The second is the optic nerve. The third is the oculomotor nerve. The fourth is the trochlear nerve. The fifth is the trigeminal nerve. The sixth is the abducens nerve. The seventh is the facial nerve. The eighth is the vestibulocochlear nerve. The ninth is the glossopharyngeal nerve. The 10th is the vagus nerve. The 11th is the accessory nerve. The 12th is the hypoglossal nerve. Cranial nerves are motor, sensory, or mixed. They also have autonomic nerves, which are usually parasympathetic. There are 4 parasympathetic ganglia in the head and the neck region. They are as follows: ciliary ganglion, pterygopalatine ganglion, otic ganglion, submandibular ganglion. The brain itself is divided into 2 main parts. There is the brainstem and cerebral together with the cerebellar hemisphere. The brainstem consists of medulla, pons, midbrain, and diencephalon, which is usually referred to as the higher brainstem.